So, Jake, do you think we should do costumes this episode? I mean, like, we should be fine.
Wait,
hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes! Let's go! Yeah! Yes!
Help!
People are touching microphones, and it's coming out good.
What's up?
What's up?
It's the beginning.
It is. We're doing it for real.
I'm really tired. I'm really tired of this. This is. I feel like just the weight of this podcast is being put on my shoulders all the time.
Just
Jackson, you don't fucking do anything.
I can't handle it. I do things.
Then leave. If you don't like it, you can get up right now. You can get up right now and quit the podcast.
No.
How base would it be if I took eye drops right now?
No, I don't want to.
For what? For what?
Cause I got my allergies, bro.
Oh,
shit's bad.
How base would it be if I did crack cocaine right now?
I was actually thinking about doing some Black Tower heroin after the episode if you guys were down.
Jackson, my sleeve got caught on my mic stand. See, this is why I hate this. Yeah. It's like attached. It's not attached to anything. It's just loose on the floor. I hate it.
That sucks.
My mic.
So it's like an actual mic stand.
It's like a stand-up mic stand for like not doing this.
I'm not joking. I'm actually gonna take eye drops.
Do it. Let's see it. Let's see the form. I hate taking eye drops, man. I get scared. I'm like Andy from The Office when he has to do that commercial.
I could get more.
He doesn't want to get the shit in his eye.
Come on, you.
God, am I that fucking white that I just made an Office reference?
I'm way better with
this
taking
guy
eye drops.
watches The Office.
This guy watches The Office, and he is funny because he watches The Office.
Hey guys, then why did you do that?
Burns so good.
Look insane.
Hey guys, there's
guys.
two things you need to know about me. It's that I'm a fun guy and I like The Office. Said every personality void person ever.
It's Jake
People on Tinder
one of
be
his,
like,
his crack ninjas.
have you guys seen the Naked Jakey video he did about like dating fucking apps?
Yeah,
I think so.
I love that guy, man. I miss him. Where has he been?
he's making an album that should have been out
actually?
like literally 2 years ago. He's
making an album, but also I want more videos, man. I'd like to see some more videos. Look, take your time, but I want to see some more videos.
Sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on Twitch.
I'm actually gonna put these glasses to use. Cause
The last thing I saw him doing was the booger wall thing for Gus and Eddie, and that was like months ago.
Booger wall.
yeah, my son streams on Twitch.
If you had to stream one game on Twitch, what would it be?
Minecraft.
Is Minecraft
That
too
would be
obvious?
the dream
Yeah.
SMP.
Yeah, I would say that too.
That
I
would be
think
the dream
all of us
SMP.
would say that. Really?
Yeah, and I would have a canon death the first episode I'm on.
I would want to be nowhere near the Dream SMP. Absolutely not.
I used to follow it when J
wanna,
Schlatt was on, and then I stopped after.
I would
want to
be on it just so I could like not follow the script. I would go on there for one episode. They would give me what I need to do, and I just wouldn't do it.
They go
Like no, I
Tom
would make
go,
fun of dreams the whole time.
the Manberg is fallen, and we need your balls.
And then I would say to Tommy in it, well, how about you tell Dream that's what the mask is? That's the point.
That's what the mask is.
And I'll be like, hey, tell Dream that his burger sucks.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Mr. Beast Burger. Can we talk about that for a bit?
Well, I've not had one before.
I haven't
Nor
either,
would I
but
know-
I don't want
nor
to.
would I know where to
because
go to
I
get one.
fear that they are horrible.
Okay, so
I
this
hear that it
this is what
god
I gathered
awful.
from Mr. Beast Burger. So Mr. Beast Burger isn't a centralized location. It's like he gets
No, it's all online.
Yeah, he gets like into local owned restaurants to make a Mr. Beast Burger.
Oh.
So like if Jackson's local shop in California, which let's get real, it's probably where it is, he can say I'd like the Mr. Beast Burger, gives them some promotion, and they get some money from it, and Mr. Beast gets to say like, "Oh, Mr. Beast burger," gives him the
Wait,
supplies.
wait, I thought there was like, I thought he had an actual store though. Like, I remember seeing a video. Of
There
one
was
of, like,
Yeah,
the,
that
main
was
guys
like for promotion.
Oh, it was like a pop up.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
But from what I gather, it's like support your local business type meme. So
Yeah, but that's cool, but apparently it's gotten to the point to where like the stores don't give a shit about it. Like they care more about their food than they do the Mr. Beast stuff. And I've seen multiple pictures of people literally getting raw Mr. Beast burgers, like raw. It's disgusting. If you search up Mr. Beast's burger on Twitter, the slander is insane. The Mr. Beast burger slander is unstoppable, and I'm loving it. I think it's hilarious.
Capitalism and its effects.
I'm very scared.
That's why I'm a socialist.
This is why Luke is based.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's me.
Are you looking at all the pictures?
No, I'm looking through NXT. Sorry, I saw wrestling and I got distracted.
Okay.
Shout out to Bronson for reading.
While you're attempting to look at it, the Dream Burger for the Mr. Beast thing looks horrible.
Isn't it just green?
It's avocado on a burger. I don't think that would be good.
I don't even like avocado.
He burned my shake.
Where did my oh, here it is.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh,
I'll
what
put it
the
on screen.
hell?
I'll put it on screen. Content warning. Raw burger.
This might be saving my faith on Twitter.
It's horrible. It's so bad.
Okay, these don't look okay, some of these look bad, but like to be real, mostly just kind of look like what happens if you pull apart a regular McDonald's Big Mac. But yeah, some of the shit's
some of them look horrible.
Who cummed on my Mr. Beast burger? Dude,
I can't show that.
It's not action, not relax.
Dude,
Okay.
Did no one else hear Luke just go content warning?
Wrong.
Raw burger. Fuck. I don't know why that made me laugh so fucking hard. God damn, bro.
Content
Yeah,
warning. Mr. Beast ad where he gives you $1,000.
I love when Twitter can come together to just goof on something just like wholesomely. Just like no one's canceling anyone. Everyone's just like, man, this guy goofy burger, and then we just make fun of these bum.
Did you guys see Bryce Hall was trending on Twitter today?
What?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. All right.
But Bryce Hall said that it was like taunting KSI, saying that he can kick his ass, and then like Bryce Hall's entire fan base literally just was like nah. Even like his stan accounts were like, dude, you gotta calm the fuck down. I hate that guy, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I do not like that person.
Of everyone boxing all of a sudden, I don't get it.
Money.
I predicted this.
even like
I
Bryce
predicted
Hall
this
and,
in
like, the
a
other goofy ones.
old. You know, this is crazy, right? So before Luke on Demand was a thing, on the same account I just changed the name of it. I think I actually showed you guys a video and a call, just us three.
The Drake one?
Mailman Society. No, before Mailman Society was my old username.
I remember seeing this.
And
Yeah.
I wanted to make commentary videos, and I did one about Logan Paul versus KSI and about
Luke, play a 5-second clip right here.
True.
I predicted current YouTube boxing culture. I actually did. I said that people were just going to do it for money, and it was going to be the next big thing, and like the influencer, like YouTuber, like in at least that subsection of YouTubers, it was going to be the next big thing, is that they were just going to start boxing each other because celebrities would get involved. It would be taken more seriously over time, like as it has. It's crazy.
Pain.
Basically, Luke is God.
Basically,
That's relatable. I'd say so.
Damn, that's a water burp. I don't get those often.
Oh, water burp.
that's
This
a
is
Water burp, water burp, water burp, water burp.
sorry. I don't know what that was.
Tell him.
Sorry.
Tell him. Tell him.
Luke, the only
Talk your
person
shit.
that's gets affected by that is you, because you have to listen to the audio back. But
That is true.
sip, sip, sip.
That is true. Damn, man.
Damn.
Damn,
So-
Cup. Where'd you find this? Fart noise.
Do you?
Damn, son. Where'd you find this? This is a certified hood classic.
Whoa, kitty.
It's the gang. Drain. Gang.
It's the big
You
balls.
think you know me?
That was pretty
Good
good,
I
actually.
did that. No, I was
That was
surprised.
pretty good.
I didn't do bad at that.
Also, hardest
I think you know
line
me.
ever. Hardest line ever. Sticks in your face. Call me Hacksaw Jim Duggan. One of the
You
hardest.
said
bars
this last bonus
I
episode
have-
because I remember editing it.
ever heard.
AR
entire
built like
life.
Lena Dunham. When I shoot, I don't miss. Best
That's
Peggy bar.
fucking. That is
That's the
not
best
good.
one.
Fucking. If you guys got wrestling, you'd understand how like perfect that line is. Sticks in your face. Call me Hacksaw Jim Duggan. One of the best.
I have sex though, so I can't.
But you have a Radiohead book, so you know who's
Yeah.
the real version.
Guess who bought me the Radiohead book?
Your mom.
Don't say your girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
Your mom.
Your mom, who's also your girlfriend. Are you crying?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Go. You got close. You got teary-eyed.
Guys,
You actually
it's
looked
not-
like you were about to cry. Can you cry on command?
Sometimes.
That's crazy.
Right
People
after
who
he
could do
listens
that
to
blow my
Radiohead.
mind.
You ever know anyone who could throw up on command?
I can kind of do it. I can.
You-
Roll up.
Jackson's
I'm pretty
reached-
sure that's just bulimia.
No. Believe me, you have to like stick your finger down. But for throwing up on command, I literally know kids that could just go like, okay, and just like, yeah, just vomit on the floor.
That's so
crazy.
weird.
It's
I
yeah,
can
yeah, literally.
Get it?
There was a kid I used to play basketball with, like this group of hoodlums, and there was this one weird kid who would always come by, and like his whole thing was that he threw up on command. So every time he come over, they're like, "Yo, guys, he's here. We're gonna ask him to do it." And then he's like, "Oh, what's up, guys?" He's like, "What's up? Yo, do the thing," and he just throws up on the court. We're like,
Do the
"Oh,
roar."
cool. Now we can't use that court. And then
one time in fifth grade, we had an elementary school basketball league. Not like a pickup fucking like church league. Like it was actually for all the elementary schools in our county because we had so many. We had a league. And we were in the final four, me and this other team, and some random kid in the fourth quarter, in the middle of the fourth quarter, vomited on the floor. And we had to wait for an hour for them to clean it up. And it actually helped us win because they were up and it completely ruined their motivation.
their momentum, nice.
Do you guys remember in like elementary school?
No,
when people
no.
would literally just get up and like lose their lunch in the middle of class, and it was just normal.
That would be
That was
like
fucking weird.
legendary, because you'd always hear for at least like maybe a year after, yo, that was the kid who threw up in class.
Literally.
That was how
I remember that happened to me once, and I remember even thinking this. I remember being in it was like third grade, and I just got up and I went to the trash can. I was like, I'm gonna throw up, and I can't do anything about it. And I threw up, and then I remember after it happened being like, I'm too old for this. What am I doing? Why did I just do that? And then that's what happened. And then from then on, everyone called me Pukey Barf Boy.
Yeah, clever.
That's an
I'm
awesome
just
nickname.
kidding, but that would be funny.
That would
The
be
closest
pretty
For them.
interaction I've had with vomit recently. This was a while ago. This was before COVID even, but I remember distinctly because this is burned in my memory. I was at Planet Fitness, right, hanging out. I was with my
Planet Fitness dick in your mouth, Luke, Jake.
Luke. There's two
That's like the
people.
third time I've done that.
That
man.
was a 50-50
Why
shot.
do I keep
Jackson.
doing
You fucked
that?
it up. Anyway, I was at Planet Fitness with my girlfriend, chilling, and there was a mom and her son. They were chilling, and the kid had a big bottle of orange juice, and he was young too. He was like,
Oh no.
yeah, he was young too,
yeah.
like the type where he shouldn't be allowed in the locker room type young. And I just see him downing this fucking bottle of orange juice.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, this is not going to end well. And as the gods would have had it, I was walking past the garbage can, and I saw the kid walking past the garbage can. Let's pretend this is the garbage can, right? I'm walking...
That is a water bottle, but
We're pretending, Luke. Use your imagination. This is the garbage can. I'm walking... I get right parallel to the garbage can, and I see the kid running toward it. And I'm like, oh...
sprinting.
I take another step, I turn around, it just looks like orange juice was dumped all over.
Oh.
Like, he didn't make it in the garbage can. He made it on the garbage can.
No! Oh,
And,
no!
you know, I'm, like, afraid of vomit. But for some reason, I was okay with it. Because I thought it was so fucking funny. And I just, like, turned around. And I was like, L, bro. And then I just left. I just kept walking. I'm like, no way this happened.
I
see
don't
it,
know
but,
why,
like,
when I
it was
was
right next to
little,
me.
when I was little, I was so bad about getting to like a toilet or trash can.
Oh,
in
me
time
too.
for vomit.
Absolutely.
Like, there have been multiple instances in my life where I would be running towards a toilet, and I would just vomit before I get there, and it would just be miserable.
Ooh. You just brought
I
up a
remember one
PTSD.
time.
One time I threw up all over my fabric shower curtain, running to the bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah, tough.
Shout out
One
to if
time-
you're eating in this episode. Shout out. Let's go, baby.
yeah! Shout out. One time,
Jackson?
this is definitely
Only
my
Jackson?
This is definitely my most embarrassing vomit story. In first grade, I had bad breakfast at school because I got to school early and I had to eat breakfast there. I had bad breakfast. I probably got food poisoning. So I was sprinting to the toilet, and I shit you not, in the hall, I'm sprinting. I vomit while I'm sprinting,
Do you fall?
and then I slip. And I
Dude,
slip.
Yes.
And I landed not directly in it, but partially in it. And I just kept vomiting, and there was more vomit coming out.
Dude.
No.
So I was
No.
so for anyone that was watching,
No.
it just looked like I was in a pool.
That's awful.
To this day, I still think people talk about that. But I moved.
That's like bad.
I moved
bro.
away. I moved away from that town.
Because of
so-
that?
No, no.
Because of
I wish, but no.
Speaking of
I'm
orange
fine
juice and
now,
throwing up,
but
orange juice and throwing up, I'm usually very good with airplanes. Like, I don't get sick on airplanes easily. I just go in and fly and I'm fine. But the one time I've ever gotten sick on an airplane, I chugged an entire thing of orange juice beforehand, which is
Wow.
bad because
Orange
orange juice
juice.
is acidic. It's it's acidic, and it sits in your stomach like a fucking lead balloon. And I ate it, and I got on there, and we get up in the air, and we're cruising, and the fucking, whatever you call it, the turbulence is horrible. I vomited all over my DS. All over my fucking DS, and it smelled forever.
Now,
Never
see,
went
Jackson,
away.
if I was, let's say I was the person next
That
to you
sucks.
when that happened, I would actively jump out of my seat, go over the next row, and spill into the ground so I can avoid vomit.
The
Like,
funniest thing was, so
terrible.
I was in a row with my mom and my dad. It was just us three, thankfully. And I was like, there was vomit everywhere. Like, not everywhere. I got most of it in the bag, but like, it got on my DS. Like I said, it got a little bit on my clothes. And so my dad was like, okay, we're going to go get your clothes from like the above cabin, whatever you call it, and go change in the bathroom. And fucking the flight attendant was like, sir, you gotta sit down. We're going to go through the turbulence right now. What are you going to do? Sit in my
You
own
don't
vomit
say.
for 5 hours? It's a 5-hour flight, lady.
that's
you.
crazy.
That was a crazy moment. Honestly, probably a top 10 worst Jackson Burns moments. If I was
I got
to fight a rank.
I got an almost embarrassing throw up story, which was mere minutes away from being a huge problem. So ready, guys? Back
Yeah.
in the day, little Jake, maybe I was in 4th, 5th grade. I was a ladies' man, and I went on a date. Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wow.
I brought the
Wow.
female over to the house that I was staying at, and I was like,
Don't
"Oh,
tell me
yeah."
you threw up.
No, well, so we're chilling, and the entire time I couldn't stand up because I'd get such terrible stomach cramps.
Ooh, so you need the
I'm like-
shit, is what it was.
I was like, oh, I guess this is what liking a girl is. It just means like your stomach just hurts incredibly bad every time you're around them. So I hung out for the whole day, like fought my way through it, and I did what Luke thought. I was like, oh, I probably have to shit. So, you know, she leaves, run right to the toilet, sit down, just projectile vomit onto me, onto the toilet, onto the ground. Like I'm pantsless
no.
on the toilet, like this. And I'm just like, and I'm like,
that's horrible.
holy shit.
no.
This is when I was like super scared of vomit, and I'm like, Mom, help! I was freaking out.
Every kid was terrified of vomit.
That was
ow, yum.
that was probably some of the most down horrendous shit for me, because just me pantsless with vomit
every
seeping in all
kid-
my creases.
And that's the
I'm
moment. That was the moment Jake found out that he was actually gay.
like, yeah, the vomit.
Every kid, like after they vomit, there's no other reaction than just pure unfiltered fear.
Yeah, you're like,
Just
I can't
like-
believe this happened to me.
My insides are out. My insides are out my body.
Every time I used to vomit, I would cry. I used
Yeah.
to do that all the time. And it's not that I wanted to cry or that I was scared. It's just like automatically I'd start crying in the middle of me.
That's what
vomiting.
happened with my last throw up story when I was at. To this day, I will never eat a York peppermint patty because I was mucking on York peppermint patties before my last throw up. Yeah, and I was at my friend's basketball game, and I was watching it. I was like cheering him on, being a good little sport. Went to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, and just again projectile vomit on the ground.
Same thing with me, except with pizza bagels.
Gross. Pizza bagels are so.
Pizza
good.
bagels are
That's
great.
such a
Cannot
shame.
eat
That's
pizza
such a
bagels
shame.
anymore. I know, but I threw up after I ate them once, and
That's
now
how
I
I
can't do it.
am with Arby's roast beef sandwiches because I got food poisoning from them once. And I
Good.
can't
That's
eat
Why-
the
them.
only good
I've-
thing that comes out of
I-
Arby's is food poisoning.
I have
Fuck
never
that
had
restaurant,
Arby's
dude.
before. I've never had Arby's, and I never plan on having it.
So bad.
There's been one time in my life where I was almost down bad enough to go to Arby's. I literally remember this moment like it was fucking yesterday. I was driving and I'm like, you know what, Jake, you're hungry. Let's try Arby's. You know, like you've never been there. I shit you not. As I'm turning in, I'm about to make the turn to go in, like no turning back. There's a man standing in like the car, like the drive-through, like he was a car. And he was just standing there, and every time the car would move forward, he'd move
Whoa!
forward.
Wait, what?
There was just,
I've seen people do that before. I've seen
there
people
was
do
just
that
a schizophrenic old man at Arby's, just like ordering like he was a car.
Why wouldn't you just go inside? It's the same thing.
I'm like, all right.
That's so funny.
If this is not a sign from God, I don't know what it is, and I never went to Arby's.
You know
God,
what?
the only
I've got to say,
The only thing that's good consistently at Arby's is curly fries. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, because that
Jackson.
doesn't have meat.
I've
You
gotta
can't get
say-
food poisoning.
Yeah.
I knew that when Jake put on that middle fucking shit, it was gonna absorb into his skin. And
Yeah.
what do we know? What do you know? It's just barely any left. I knew it. I called it.
This is a bit of a scuffed reference, but the poster for the Jigsaw movie, the 2017 one, that's what it looks like. You can't see it really well, but it's like cracking and like peeling. So yeah, shout out
Have
to
you seen?
that.
Have you seen the music video for the like clipping self-titled intro when it's like talking and it looks like it's like a reference to the Filth album cover by Swans and he's like talking.
We did not.
Yeah, I was
hear
gonna
a
say,
word
did he
you
cut
said
out
at
for you
the
too?
end.
No,
Yeah.
I said there's a clipping music video for the song intro off of their self-titled.
Right.
and
We
that's
heard that,
far.
but then you
Okay.
just went. This is what it sounded like on our end. You were like, and then the music video was.
No,
Yeah.
no. The music video is like a reference to the Filth album cover, and it's like up close, and
Oh,
it's like
sick.
so it's black, and he's talking. It looks like the Filth. You should see it, Jake. It's actually really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Speaking of Jigsaw, saw Spiral. I watched it.
Was it
I
good?
Really did.
Wow.
I thought it was pretty good. Not like nothing crazy. I will say my one complaint: should not have eaten copious amounts of Taco Bell before watching the movie. That is all I will say.
that'll do it.
First
that will do
opening
it.
scene, trap, and I was like, yucky. Not a
Yeah.
for the you Saw fans out there. No crazy traps, you know. I think the worst.
Never
one,
seen a Saw movie in my life.
That's pretty lame. I think the worst one is probably the opening one where the guy, he's like in a subway, and I don't know how, but he like glued his tongue to like pieces of metal or something, and he's standing on a chair, and the whole thing is
gross.
like, you're a liar or something. So metaphorically, get rid of your demons by getting rid of what caused the lies. And he's like, step off this box and rip your tongue out or something like that.
Oh,
And it's just very like up close of its like ripping and all that stuff. And that caveat is there's a train coming. He's like, all right, you got 2 minutes to do it. And then a fucking loser, a bitch, quite frankly, he decides to do it when the train is like maybe 5 feet from him. So you see the tongue get ripped out, but then he just gets hit by a train and dies anyway. Like, what a fucking bitch! Like, pick one.
I
or the
just
other,
die.
dude. Yeah,
I'd just die, honestly.
honestly,
Yeah,
that's
that's
probably one of
kinda-
the like I'd rip my tongue out easy. If I was
I couldn't do it.
between that and dying, I think my fight or flight would
I'd
be
die.
like, I think I could do this.
Later.
Sometimes would
I'm
you
out.
rather's like that are just like so dumb. Like
That's pretty much
now I'm
what
just
the
talking
Saw
about-
movies are. They're just
Now I'm just-
extreme would you rather's.
True.
Yeah,
Would you-
but I'm just.
Would you be paralyzed from the neck down, or would you die from hot wax being poured on your face? That's pretty much what the Saw movies are.
I
Right,
think
yeah,
the
literally.
like some generic would you rather's I don't know, they're just like I think some of them are like good and then other ones are like would you kill a dog for $14 billion or not?
Would you
I
rather
take
have
the odds.
no games but unlimited bacon, or have
Or
unlimited
never be
bacon,
able to get Reddit karma.
all the
ever again.
games, unlimited games, and bacon?
I'll take unlimited games and bacon. That seems like both
Yeah.
a win. There's not even a bad
You
part there.
guys didn't get the reference.
No.
And
I know Reddit bacon
probably-
wholesome 400 meme. Whatever.
that was a chuckle sandwich reference,
Oh, well,
but
chuckle
I
sandwiches-
take it
Yeah,
back.
well, we
I
hate
take it
them.
back
Yeah,
because we
don't
hate
want
them.
Chuckle sandwich here.
We hate them. We do
Jackson,
hate them.
I really want to see you watch the Saw movies. I feel like you'd have a lot of fun.
I mean, I know what happens
What happens?
in all. I mean, well, the guy in the middle is actually Jigsaw, and then he takes the thing off, and he's it's not
Okay, well
actually a
that's
dead
the
person.
first movie, and that's
Well, I also know that like he has his little assistants, and sometimes they put him in the traps with other people, and like I know who makes it out at the end, and I know at the end of the 8th one, it's like, oh, the guy from the first one isn't actually dead, and he like, cut his leg off or something, and
Jigsaw was mentioned for maybe 7 seconds. And they showed a picture of him. They're like,
Sorry.
he did it.